Welcome to Geodrill, the hallmark of safety first and eco-friendly drilling in West, East and Southern Africa. Established in 1998, the company operates in Ghana, Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire and Mali in West Africa. With state-of-the-art equipment, training and cutting-edge technology, Geodrill has become the vanguard of drilling on the African continent. With a track record of 2 decades of professionalism, dedication and commitment, Geodrill continues to lead the drilling industry, meeting the highest industry safety standards with an environmentally friendly drilling philosophy. Geodrill, your preferred drilling partner in Africa.
The formality's over. Now we can get the action underway. Just to give you an idea as to how these two teams got here, well, they both topped their pools. Sudan topped Pool B and South Sudan topped Pool D. And if we looked at the results early on, Sudan beat Somalia 3-2 in their first game, and then they beat Ethiopia by 9-0 and Egypt by 3-0. Turning our attention to South Sudan, they had a 1-0 victory over Sierra Leone, and then they moved on and beat Nigeria 3-0 and Ghana 4-0. In their semi-finals, it was Sudan who were victorious over Sierra Leone again, 4-2 this time, and they beat South Sudan, beat Somalia 1-0. That was a really tough game, and South Sudan, well, they really struggled to put Somalia away. They managed to in the end, much to the relief of their fans, but it is, if that's anything to go by, this will be a very tough game for South Sudan. Just like to acknowledge our sponsors making this broadcast possible, the Department of Local Government, Sport and Cultural Industries. Pleased to be involved with the Perth African Nation Sports Association. Geodrill, the best workforce industry development initiative at Africa Down Under. That was the award they won, presented by AMEG. It is an environmental, social and governance award, and it is all about the relationships being built in Ghana by Geodrill. And they are employing and training Ghanaians and empowering them. We'd also like to thank Varsity Burgers for the best burgers in town. Dine in and take away. Try the Varsity Fried Chicken, Smoky Barbecue, Spicy Buffalo, or the Deadly Devil's Fried Chicken. And finally, Lifespan for all your financial consultations. Go to Lifespan. They're from Africa themselves, and they're looking to help fellow Africans at Northwood Street, West Leederville. We thank them all for their support, and we ask you to support them where possible. So the players just getting in one final huddle in South Sudan, and then the Sudan players already ready. South Sudan wearing the green, Sudan wearing the red. South Sudan, the defending champions, looking to continue their run in this tournament and maintain their championship. We've just seen Zambia victorious over Morocco, so whoever wins this will meet Zambia in the final next weekend on Saturday. Yeah, that's what it said. Yeah. No. And the ball lost on halfway. Comes wide now to Akwe-Goat, and it's straight into the area. Good tackle, but oh dear, the shot scuffed by Ajak Riak. Well, it was a good tackle coming in from Mickey Elamin. Well, it is a crazy atmosphere here. So much support for both teams. People coming up to us asking us all sorts of questions as well. So the goal kick being taken by the fullback, Elamin. And on halfway, ball breaking in the end for Dor Jok. Ajak Riak, number 9 for South Sudan. Yesterday had plenty of chances come his way, but really squandered plenty. What a jump that was at the back from Martin Mo. So the crowd still finding their seats at the moment. It's a beautiful day now. There's a slight breeze. The sun is out. As it's played forward, it's a good header. Michael Dudek, though, makes the easy save from the header as it was played into the ground. And miscommunication again. Arguments continuing, though. A player having to walk halfway down the touchline to get the ball. Derek Duku. Down the line he goes, and the ball, Kolriak. He's got a blow to the face, but it will be another throw in. Oh, and there's a push in the back. So just the big blow there. Can't see Friday Zico for South Sudan. Normally their captain. And also Jackson Morgan is missing as well by the looks of things. He took a bit of a blow yesterday. Did wonder whether he would be up for today. So the free kick about to be taken by Ethan Anthony. Anthony clips it long. Getting in round the back of the defence was Noah Kanzi, but Dudek again off his line quickly. It's been a fairly good start for Sudan at the moment. Cutting in from the flank, he's done very well, lays the ball back. It's going to fall for Anasmo. Eventually it was cleared, brought under control in the defensive line, played forward once more to Derek Duku. Quite happy to let that one run was Kalen. Kalen on the ball now. Good pass from him, but it went underneath the foot of Kolriak, but he's run that well. Cross the face of goal, it'll fall for Riak. And there is the opening goal to Sudan. It was a brilliant dummy. Mustafa played the ball across, and Riak opens the scoring for Sudan. Well, it was a brilliant dummy. Mustafa Yakub got in behind the defence, crossed the ball, and it came back to Riak. And it is 1-0 with just over a couple of minutes gone. Oh, Kolriak with a really good finish. Nothing much that Michael Dudek could do about that one. Was a little bit exposed by his defence. And here they come again. Coming back for a free kick to Sudan. So Sudan have really set their stall early in this match and look to put their opponents under the cosh very, very early. They've got reward with a goal early on, and now they've just got to try and pile on the pressure. Trying to hold a line defensively at the top of the penalty area. Mustafa Yacoub, it looked as if he was going to play it, and it's a miscommunication. Noah Kanzi's pass didn't find a teammate. Sudan, though, get possession again. Joseph Ford skipping wide on the right-hand side, managing to dance past his opponent so far at the beginning of this game. South Sudan hit that one long. Good defensive cover from Mela Loading. Jumping up to get that one back was Loch Mammal. Oh, there's a clear tug on the shirt that time from Mickey El Amin. El Amin, though, comes away with the ball. Clearly not seen by the referee or his assistant. And the ball goes out of play off the South Sudanese player, so it will be Sudan ball. Long throw. Two players closing down, but it will be shepherded out of play by Martin Moe. Dudek now with the goal kick. I must apologise. I think I said Friday Zico. I couldn't see him out there. He's wearing the number 7. But I'm still struggling to spot him out on the pitch at the moment. Ball headed back, brought under control in the end by Mela Loading. Ajak Riak hitting the turf rather spectacularly. Slow to get to his feet as the referee comes across. Surely not going to want treatment. And he's just going to have a quiet word with Yacoub Mustafa. Man who set up the first goal. Ball clipped forward again. It's come off the head. There's a great chance for an equaliser. Brilliant save from Bushara. And that really should have been one apiece. You have to put those away from that range. And it fell for Dorjok. And he just hit it straight at the keeper. Duku. That's another good ball over the top. Chasing back. Good defence from Martin Moe. Deng Adjouet. Good pass out of defence from him, but it's Ford who picks it up again for Sudan. Fast free from Joseph Ford. Ford creates some space for himself. Goes back now to Kalen. Kalen looked to play it out wide onto the left-hand side to his captain, Mustafa Yacoub, but was just too far away. So a throw for South Sudan. Down the line it goes, infield, and good work being done this time by Ajak Riak. Ball played forward though, it was looking for the run, unfortunately, of Dorjok, never found him. Yakub. Well, he bounces off the run of Akigut. Goes backwards again. Kalen, good defence from him. Plays it up the line. The crowd appreciate that. Good use of the back there from Ajak Riak. And it's fallen into the path of Derek Duku. I think I said Ajak Riak. My apologies, I got around. It was Cole Riak, the goal scorer. Well, the one thing these guys love to see when they come to watch these games is plenty of trickery. And that was a nice bit of improvisation. And we've got a little bit of a conversation going on between the referee's assistant and the assistant coach of Sudan. And it's not good to have the game stopped for conversations like that. South Sudan, it goes wide now to Gordon Dow. Dow pushed over the side. It's going to be, though, a Sudan ball, and decide to leave it behind for the throw to be taken. Well, he's stolen a good 5 meters there, just strolling up the line. Deng Adjuet had to go back into the defensive line, and eventually referee and linesman conferring. And it's going to be a free kick just before the end of the pitch. I just feel maybe South Sudan struggling with the wind, and that was a brave challenge. I don't think it was any danger, to be honest, deliberate danger. I think the defender put his head into the danger area. And that was probably what Noah Kanzi was saying, the Sudanese player who's raising his hands in innocence. So once again, as we see the physio running on the pitch, gives us a chance to actually say thank you to our sponsors. Geodrill, building relationships between Ghana and Australia through sport. Varsity for the best burgers in town, dine in or take away. You can try the Shack Attack, the Soul Burger, the Presley, or the Spicy Buffalo Chicken. 6 locations: Nedlands, Northbridge, Waterford, Morley, and Joondalup and Fremantle. And of course, Lifespan. Time to pause here and take a number: 63238691. Lifespan Consultants for all your financial needs. As we mentioned, Zambia are already through to the final. We've got a slight delay here, and it looks as if this injury might be a little bit worse than we anticipated. Hopefully nothing too serious. Hard to see which player it was. I think it might be Deng Adjuet, but we will find out, no doubt, as he looks to be getting to his feet now. And just being helped across to the sideline. It was indeed Deng Adjuet. So he won the Perth African Nations Cup in March earlier this year, so they will want that experience back on the pitch as quickly as possible. And South Sudan at the moment just missing a little bit of cohesion and just being pressured all across the park at the moment, and just not having that time on the ball that they like. Defence coming out again, Regis Gatambe. A little bit of space now for Lock Mammal. Lock Mammal manages to pick out Dorjok. Dorjok, has he run out of space? Well, he kept it in play. It didn't cross the line. That is going to be a corner. Kalen, kicking it straight over the line, and Mustafa Yakub is arguing with the referee's assistant, and I don't think he's got a yellow card, and I have to say deservedly so, because it came off the red foot initially and did not go over the side. So Yakub needs to just calm himself down. So the first corner of the match now for South Sudan. Can they make it count? Can they get an equaliser? Just waiting for the ball. Gordon Dow to play the ball in. Plenty of pressure around the goalkeeper. Can hardly see Bushara. So many tall figures around him. Ball clipped to the penalty spot. It's saved on the line by Bushara. Not sure he knew too much about it as it hit his shins, and now Sudan breaking quickly. That's a really good ball forward to Joseph Ford. Ford has space to work down the right-hand side. Looks to lay it back to the penalty spot. Coming back was Martin Moe, and he clears it well. Only as far, though, as Derek Duku. Duku short pass. Strong challenge. Mustafa Yaqub hits the turf again. And it's good footwork from Noah Kanzi. And also really good little footwork that time from Ethan Anthony. Well, the throw-in has gone the way of South Sudan, much to the frustration of Sudan. I think the referee just saying, don't try and con me, as Ethan Anthony went past him. So down the line it goes again. Flicked on by Lock Mammal. Collected this time by Ajak Riak. Riak plays it forward. Keeper's come a long way. It's come a heck of a long way. Dorjok, though, forced wide. Good defence in the end with the keeper out of position. Into the penalty area it goes. Cleared eventually by Derek Duku. We saw in the last game precision passing from Ndumba Makechi. I mean, to be fair, Ndumba Makechi has played in the A-League and the Malaysian League. So he has had professional experience, and you'd expect that. That's what's missing at the moment from South Sudan when they're getting forward, just that passing, being accurate enough to find the teammate. Jack Riak misses again. Ball ricochets, well, almost very luckily for Akwi Gut. Brought down this time by Tiak Kul. Comes back to Tiak Kul again, and he gets the third touch. Looks to play it forward for Riak, but good defence again, stepping out. The wind again continues to blow rather strongly straight down the pitch. So South Sudan playing into the wind at the moment. Sudan just having trouble clearing at the moment. Very scrappy passage of play. And given away again cheaply. And now here comes Mustafa Yaqub. He's got pace. Looks to check back. There's no one helping him out behind him, so he's going to have to come back out of the penalty area. Manages this time to find Anthony. Anthony squares it to the top of the penalty area. Joseph Ford, first time pass from him. And the strike is a good one off the crossbar. What a strike from Noah Kanzi. Dudek, did he get a touch? I think he just got a fingertip onto the top of that. But Kanzi hitting the crossbar. South Sudan very nearly doubling their lead. Sorry, Sudan nearly doubling their lead, I think. I said South Sudan. So a corner now to Sudan. Played short to Yaqub. Duku now. Well tackled. Duku, though, gets it back. Yaqub clips a ball to the back post, appeals for offside, and the flag goes up as the shot goes sailing wide and high. And there's a little bit of needle out there, as you would expect, between these two nations. Both of them coming into this game top of their pools, as I said. Both of them having not lost a game. Sudan with 15 goals, only conceded 2, although they did concede, that was in the group stages, did concede 2 yesterday. South Sudan in their group scored 8, didn't concede any. So they've actually, this was the first goal they've conceded in the tournament. Sudan looking to mount another attack. Yaqub, good ball forward. Trying to spin away is Noah Kanzi. Oh my word. That's got to be a free kick, and it is indeed. Kanzi in a bit of trouble down there. Lock Mammal hit him very hard with the shoulder in the chest. And he's still on the ground. Well, a second goal now from a free kick. It's the ideal position. Dudek needs to get his wall sorted out at the moment, then just standing over the ball as the referee, I think, is just trying to sort out what's going on. The ball has been placed. Now the wall needs to retire the required distance, 10 metres. Plenty of choices over the ball for Sudan. They've got Yaqub. They've also got in attendance Ethan Anthony. And also lurking there as well as Derek Duku. And there is going to be a substitution made already. So coming off is Lock Mammal. And coming on is Juma Wade. So early in the match, substitution made. Lock Mammal looking to his fans in the stand going, I don't know what I did wrong. Well, he certainly caught his opposite number, Noah Kanzi, pretty hard in the chest to concede this free kick. Referee just marking out the 10 metres, and the wall is about 3 metres short of that 10 metres. They now move back into position. As the ball, again, Yaqub looks as if he's going to be the one to try and curl it round the wall and into Dudek's net to make it 2-0. Yaqub runs over it, curled, good touch from Dudek. That was a very good touch from him to deny Ethan Anthony. So it'll be another corner. Dudek not fooled by the dummy run. And now Derek Duku goes across to take the corner. Yaqub goes across as well. They like to work the short routine when they can. And amazingly, not really well. There's only one player moved in, Akwi Gut. It's played short again. Gut looks to close down, gets a foot in, takes it away and breaks up the attack momentarily. But it's still Sudan on the attack, whipping the ball in. The head is a good one at the near post to take it away from goal. Good header from Riak. Riak now looking to get it forward on the overlap. 3 Sudanese players chasing him, and they've come away with the ball. Good work that time from Paul David. In fact, my apologies, it wasn't Paul David, it was Ethan Anthony, I think, who made that tackle, getting back quickly. Again, calmness now as it goes to Ford, but Ford comes up with it after a mistimed tackle. Anthony again plays that forward. It's going to run through to Dudek. Dudek's clearance was not convincing, and it ricochets off Cole Riak, off him and over the side for a throw in to Sudan down near the corner flag. So Sudan with the throw. They don't go for the long throw as many teams opt for, and it's going to go harmlessly out for a goal kick. 21 minutes gone. Still just 1-0 at the moment. And the game is really slowed to almost a pedestrian pace. Dudek with the goal kick out of the shadows. Gets it up to halfway, which is a good kick straight into the wind. Riak managing to find Akwigut over the top, and this is a great chance. Good defence again. Well, really, you just wonder whether that should have been hit first time by Dorjok. Given away, Jackson Morgan. Jackson Morgan is out there, normally wearing the number 16, wearing number 4 today. As the number 16 for Sudan, Mela Loading, plays the ball forward. Goes back to Dudek. He's put under pressure by 2 Sudanese players. Got the pass away this time. And that was well read again, but it's not going to break for Sudan as comes wide again. Looking to try and dummy, but Derek Duku read it well. Joshua Anaswa coming across, making the tackle. Gordon Dow needed to do so because South Sudan were getting caught at the back once more. And it just at the back at the moment. South Sudan's defence at 6s and 7s. I mentioned yesterday they were not their usual convincing selves, and again they're going to have to work really hard today. Ball goes deep from the corner, and Dudek comes off his line and claims it. Riak again. Ball aimed for him. He's got to do better at holding the ball up when it comes to him. Because at the moment, they're aiming for him. He's not holding the ball up and he's losing it. And then South Sudan are put under pressure immediately. And Dudek, well, he was looking for the ball quickly down the right-hand side. And again, you had a player just not looking, not wanting the ball, and that's not a good sign for South Sudan. Ball played wide. Is it going to stay in play? No, it's run out of play away from Akwigut. And again, we see Sudan just taking their time. Mela Loading eventually gets to the ball. And again, he's gained a good 10 metres from where the ball crossed the side. Being told to go back by the referee. And again, very scrappy on halfway, but throw in goes to South Sudan. Managed to find Ajak Riak. He loses possession again and sees Sudan able to go on the attack. Good pass to Noah Kanzi. Kanzi faced with the defender, looks to take him on. Kanzi now plays it wide to Yakub. Yakub dispossessed, a well-timed tackle. And in fact, he was offside when he received the ball, but Morgan Jackson now. They've played on quickly, South Sudan. That's what they needed to do. Comes to Jackson again, this time from Tiak Kul. And good closing down from Ethan Anthony, who gets some congratulations from teammate Joshua Anasmo. So the throw down the line. It's going to break for South Sudan. That was a heavy touch. Over the side it will go though, so it'll be a throw in to South Sudan. And this is where they need to start putting on the pressure. Ajak Riak is inside the penalty area. In fact, I think the throw-in's gone the other way, which is surprising. Good header from Dorjok. Not the most convincing of clearances from Sudan. Akwigut just let that one fall over his head, and now he's going to lose out to Ford. Good skills from Ford as he switches play back to the left-hand side. And that was a nice touch as well from Noah Kanzi. Yakub again gets the chance to accelerate. Yakub, fast feet, beats one. Coming across is Jackson Morgan. Morgan closes him down and over the side it goes. Morgan trying to claim that it should be a South Sudan ball. was a foul throw, so it now will be a South Sudan ball. And again, we're seeing a lot of that when the decision's going against them, players just taking the ball away and slowing down the pace of the game. Referee, very well done there, having a word with Yakub, saying, okay, I saw that one, you got away with it, no more. And that came off Duku, so it'll be another throw to South Sudan right in front of the Sudan bench. And again, trying to steal a couple of meters. Well, they're slowly making their way up the side as they get another throw in now, just up from their own bench. And they found Ajak Riak. Dorjok just taken off his boot by Kalen. Headed towards goal again. Kalen is there once more to clear on the volley. Good defensive work by him. Deng Adjuet goes back to Michael Dudek. Goes back to Adjuet. That's not a good first touch from him, and he's given it away. And a really heavy touch from Noah Kanzi when he needed the softest of touches, and then he would have just had Dudek to beat. Runs back with his head in his hands, and he's just slapped his thigh in frustration. Coming forward is Tiak Kyul, but he loses out again. Martin Moe. Jackson Morgan. And that's too close to the keeper, easily claimed. Bushara kicks it long. There's no Sudanese players in that area, so South Sudan get possession back. Ball comes to Akwigut. Trying to switch play. Dorjok is there. Manages to bring the ball down, but just lays it behind his teammate. And a good covering defensive play again by Kalen. Looking for the long throw. Ajak Riak is there, but again it comes off his knees and Sudan clear it. And that's a well-weighted pass to Joseph Ford. Good play from Kolriak. Yakub has taken it away this time off the foot of Martin Moe. Yakub slips it. And that's a good save from Dudek. The follow-up, though, goes in. It's a second goal for Sudan. And they are celebrating as they come running away. What a somersault that was from Noah Kanzi. So Kanzi makes it 2-0. Dudek made a good initial save to deny Kolriak, but it was Kanzi who got the second. Just had the empty goal to aim for, and he made no mistake whatsoever. So South Sudan now have it all to do, trailing by 2-0. Remembering they hadn't conceded a goal in the tournament up to this stage. So now this will be a real test of their mental fortitude. So again, we see the officials getting involved. So South Sudan are really going to be tested. Long-range effort. And claimed in the end by Bushara. Just wonder, trying something that from a kickoff into the wind is really throwing caution to the wind and basically saying we're devoid of ideas. Morgan Jackson again trying to turn with Ajak Riak, but good defense from Kalen. Duku. Ajak Riak is going to dispossess him, but Comes off Duku. So, in fact, the decision has gone the other way. Well, something happened just behind the play. I can't see which player it is who's down. Well, the coach has come up the sideline now to have a word with Morgan Jackson. So we have another delay for an injury. Again, I get the chance to thank our sponsors, the Department of Local Government, Sport and Cultural Industries, and Lifespan, who are financial consultants, and they would love to share their financial expertise with fellow Africans. And also Varsity for the best burgers in town, dine-in or take-away, with locations in Nedlands, Northbridge, Waterford, Morley, Joondalup and Fremantle. And also Geodrill, as we mentioned, who are building relationships between Ghana and Australia. So the free kick now going the way of Sudan. Just taken short to Captain Yaqub, who plays it down the middle. Nobody in that space. You just feel South Sudan needs something before the half-time break. And again, it's an air swing. Morgan Jackson, Dorjok heading it forward. Ajak Riak was on his heels though. Strong battling. Yaqub comes up with the ball after good work again by Noah Kanzi. Ford cuts infield and quite happy to just pull away as the defence comes out. Then finds Yaqub. Yaqub uses his body well. Goes back to Kalen. Kalen clipping it forward. Morgan Jackson got in the way of that. And a long-range shot which was going nowhere from Ethan Anthony. This will be a real test for Coach Kong for South Sudan. Ajak Riak now bursting round the back of the defence. Good covering tackle though. And a corner to South Sudan. Is this their moment? Is this where they can finally find a goal to start their comeback? Ajak Riak, who should be familiar with this ground, he plays for Kingsway Olympic in the local competition. Maybe hometown nerves getting to him. Again, we see Bashara being absolutely surrounded by players. He's one of the smaller players. He pushes those players in front of him, headed over the bar by his own defender. So that was good defence, because I don't think Bashara knew too much about it, having just tried to push everybody out of his way. Could be a very easy way of giving away a penalty. Gordon Dow. They're going to aim for the far post. Comes out. The keeper didn't get a glove to that. It'll break nicely, though, for Dorjok. Dorjok, though, has put it over the crossbar. In fact, it's gone wide as well. So disappointing in attack again from South Sudan, the defending champions. Well, they need a little bit more than drumming to get their rhythm going today. It's another good ball. Ajak Riak knocks it forward. Dorjok should be through. Dorjok shoots. He scores. They've got one back. Finally, Dorjok gets one for his team. Plays for ECU Joondalup and has worked hard at his game, but he's pulled a goal back now for South Sudan, and it's game on. And that has made one section of the crowd extremely happy. But you still feel that there's a lot more work to be done by South Sudan if they're going to get through this game. Sudan have really taken it to them, as you would expect. Such a huge rivalry between these two teams. So the throw-in goes the way of South Sudan. Down the line it comes. Shirt pulling going on. Really needed to use his foot to play that one forward. That was just never going to have the power on it from Akwigut to feed it forward to the goal scorer, Dorjok. A nice bounce for Ford. And Joseph Ford tries to show his fast feet. Eventually slips the ball away and looks for the return pass. Good defence though, closing down from Deng Adjouet. Coach Kong has come a long way out of his technical area, being told to get back by the referee's assistant. Coming across was Mickey Alamin. Made a good challenge there. Pupil of Butler College. And that's a lovely steal that time from Anasmo. And now it went to Kanzi, but Kanzi's pass went astray. Morgan Jackson has got the throw again. He just managed to get enough onto his opponent's foot for it to go straight out of play. Well, Duku is having a fair old tussle with Ajak Riak. Duku, the smaller man, and that's a handball. Well, there is disappointment now. South Sudanese players and fans wanted the free kick for the handball, and then as they were breaking through, the ball broke forward for Akwigut, and the whistle has gone to come back for the free kick. So I think, to be fair, Sudan had stopped because they'd seen that and knew the handball. The arguing continues, but I don't think that the arguing is worth anything. I think it was just one of those situations, such an obvious handball. And Duku is being as annoying as a mosquito on a hot night. He's just buzzing around, arguing, poking, stirring. And I think the referee is saying, please, just go away. Again, we've seen this throughout the tournament, teams trying to steal meters, and it's been really good to actually see the referees making sure the free kick goes back to where it's meant to be. And it's clipped in. Bushara claims it though. And here comes Sudan. Joseph Ford will run onto that. Will he cut in or will he look to feed Yakub, who's run through the middle? Nice touch. Yakub will collect. Goes back to Ford. Good defence again from South Sudan. Ajak Riak looks to play it forward. That's a good ball forward into space. Defensively coming across. That was a good tackle from Mickey Alamin. So I think a card was issued there. So yellow card to Alamin. So he'll have to watch himself from here on in. But a really good, important opportunity now for South Sudan. A free kick just outside the penalty area on the left-hand side. Good delivery here and an equaliser before half-time. And they've got it. They've got the game really there for the taking in the second half. The crowd beginning now to get behind their team. Plenty of pushing and shoving. Very hard to judge, but Bashara comes up with the ball again. Looks like he got a bit of a kick because he was limping a little bit as he ran out. Good kick upfield from him. Gordon Dow just played it forward. Nice turn. And South Sudan trying to get forward again. That pass, though, from Dorjok didn't make it through to Ajak Riak. Dorjok, though, now goes down the left-hand flank, looks to clip the ball in. Ajak Riak misses it completely. And now a chance for another break from Sudan. Yaqub gets the ball from Ford. Yaqub faced with Deng Adjwet. And Yaqub takes a tumble. That's a big dive, in my opinion. Although the free kick has been given, it just looked to me as Yaqub was trying to dive into the penalty area to get a penalty, when the free kick offence happened a long way outside of the penalty area. And the free kick has been given close to the penalty area, but I think it was at least a good metre further back than that. So now, where we were saying a few moments ago that South Sudan had a chance to get an equaliser, now it is Sudan who have a chance to restore their 2-goal cushion. Yaqub over the ball, alongside him again Ethan Anthony. And it's Yaqub drills it. And a penalty has been given. Well, the referee conferred with his linesman and has awarded a penalty. So clearly one of the South Sudanese players, as they blocked that ball as it was drilled in, must have used their arm. Very hard for us to see from the angle we are. But the referee looked across to his assistant, who signalled for a penalty, and as you can see, he's explaining, I'm not sure you can see actually on our screen, but I can see, he was just explaining that the hand shot out from the side of the body, meaning that it was a hand movement towards the ball rather than just the ball striking the hand. So Kolriak scored the opening goal from the penalty spot against Michael Dudek to try and restore a 2-goal cushion for Sudan before half-time. Well, there's a lot of booing going on, and he sent the keeper the wrong way, and it is 3-1 now to Sudan. Well, the penalty was well taken. There was very little that Dudek could do about that, and that will be a card for bringing the flag onto the pitch. Silly flag, silly thing to do, because he's now got himself a card and just one other card, and if he gets through to the final he may be suspended for the final if he gets sent off. So foolish. Half-time fast approaching, and you feel there it is. South Sudan cannot get into the changing rooms quick enough. It's been a really tough first half for them. Kolriak opened the scoring to make it 1-0 to Sudan. Kanzi hit the crossbar, and then Kanzi made it 2-0 to Sudan before Dorjok pulled a goal back for South Sudan. And then from the penalty spot, Kolriak restored the 2-goal cushion to make the score at half-time. South Sudan 1, Sudan 3.
Welcome to Geodrill, the hallmark of safety first and eco-friendly drilling in West, East and Southern Africa. Established in 1998, the company operates in Ghana, Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire and Mali in West Africa. With state-of-the-art equipment, training and cutting-edge technology, Geodrill has become the vanguard of drilling on the African continent. With a track record of 2 decades of professionalism, dedication and commitment, Geodrill continues to lead the drilling industry, meeting the highest industry safety standards with an environmentally friendly drilling philosophy. Geodrill, your preferred drilling partner in Africa. Welcome to Geodrill, the hallmark of safety first and eco-friendly drilling in West, East and Southern Africa. Established in 1998, the company operates in Ghana, Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire and Mali in West Africa. With state-of-the-art equipment, training and cutting-edge technology, Geodrill has become the vanguard of drilling on the African continent. With a track record of 2 decades of professionalism, dedication and commitment, Geodrill continues to lead the drilling industry, meeting the highest industry safety standards with an environmentally friendly drilling philosophy. Geodrill, your preferred drilling partner in Africa.
Welcome back to the Kingsway Sporting Complex for the second half of this second semi-final in the Perth African Nations Cup 2020. It is South Sudan versus Sudan. South Sudan 1, Sudan 3 at the moment. A penalty right on the stroke of half-time, restoring a 2-goal lead to Sudan. South Sudan, the defending champions, have it all to do in the second half. And there was certainly plenty of passion as the teams came off at half-time. And we expect to see plenty more of that in the second half. The big question, though, is can South Sudan come back from 2 goals down? Can Sudan hang on to that 2-goal cushion and get the victory that they so badly want? Now the second half about to get underway. Once again, we thank our sponsors for their support and making this broadcast possible. I'm Ashley Morrison, looking forward to sharing all of the action with you again. It's been pretty crazy times here. There's been all sorts going on. People trying to talk to us while we're trying to bring you the action. And plenty of people wanting to get in front of the camera as well. We're just waiting, I think, for the officials to get out there. So both teams lined up. South Sudan just knocking the ball around at the moment. And we're just waiting for the referee and his 2 assistants to come out and get proceedings underway. And they're slowly making their way down the tunnel right as I speak now. Referee just checking that there's no replacements. Just you can see at the bottom of your screen there, Morgan Jackson just being spoken to, has played for South Sudan and is definitely a key player for them in this second half. And can he have the influence that South Sudan need to get out of the trouble they find themselves in this match, trailing 3-1. 45 minutes to go, and as I mentioned, it will go straight to penalties if we're all level at full time. Referees just having a chat with a couple of the players. And hopefully now we're going to get proceedings underway. Deng Adjuet is the man with the bandage round the head. Hopefully nothing too serious, but certainly he's ready to get on with things. Over the ball to get the second half underway. Tiak Kul plays it backwards. Duku up in the air it goes. And headed clear over the side from Mickey Alamin. So South Sudan are going to have to be patient. They're going to have to treasure the ball. And they're going to have to be ruthless when they get in front of goal. Squandered a few opportunities in the first half, which could have seen them going in at level time on level score. But it is a packed house here today. It's a long throw headed towards the penalty area. Bounces harmlessly once in the penalty box and then out of play. Bushara once more leaves the goal kick to be taken by his defender. And it's a nice flat kick over the halfway line. South Sudan collect though, play it forward. It goes over the top of Ajak Riak's head. And played first time again. Riak got a bit of a bump in the back, but got it under control this time. Juma Wade playing it into the penalty area, but easily claimed by Bushara. Nothing to worry about for him. And that one's brought down well on halfway. Tricky ball comes out to Joseph Ford. Ford knocks it past the first defender, but then couldn't get it past Deng Adjuet. Morgan Jackson, good, strong, determined play by him. Running forward now, Dorjok, who's got the only goal, who's tugged on his shirt there. Can't believe the referee didn't see that one. Really held him up. The referee was only feet away. And that's going to stay in play, is it? Or just run out by the corner flag? I think it's run out for a throw-in. Ball coming off Juma Wade, who was an early substitution in the match for South Sudan. It's a long-range effort, easily claimed though by Bushara. Out of play it goes. South Sudan defence making sure no one's getting round the back in the second half. So you can just feel the crowd a little bit subdued, just wondering where this game is headed. Well, that looked like a foul throw, but got away with it. Hits the turf and free kick given. Soft free kick conceded there. I think it was Gut who just brought the player down. Noah Kanzi and Kolriak now wait at the top of the penalty area for the ball to just be whipped in from the left-hand side. Michael Dudek on his line. It's hit low. It's not a good ball into the penalty area. Ajak Riak again needs to just control that ball on his chest far better. Managed to eventually find Tiak Kyul, and his pass is a little bit ambitious for the overlapping fullback as it goes out of play on the far side. As I mentioned, South Sudan did not concede in the group stages. They got through their semi-final yesterday against Somalia by a 1-0 victory, but it was far from convincing, and they squandered opportunities yesterday, and they've squandered a few today as well. And you just wonder whether they can find the goals when they need them as it comes across the penalty area, just volleyed up in the air. Ajak Riak, good header from him, but still going to require a lot of work to be done. Dorjok, and he's just outskilled himself as he puts the ball over the side. Again, we see plenty of holding, that time the holding being done by Gordon Dow. And it's just unnecessary in that part of the pitch. So, Mala loading with the free kick for Sudan. It's a long ball forward. It goes over the head of Noah Kanzi, and defence have to get back because it was going to go down by the corner flag. Played up the sideline. Kept in play by Akwigut, but it's given it away to Sudan. One back now by South Sudan. Jackson finds Dorjok. Dorjok. Oh, he's got two players around him, and one of the Sudanese players just puts it over the side. That's Kolriak. Gordon Dow, long throw from him, but he just lost his grip on it. Happy to go back to Dudek. A strong physical challenge from behind, but paid dividends. Martin Moe coming up with the ball, and Dorjok brings it down well. Shows too much though. That was unfortunate for South Sudan. He brought it down well, but just didn't keep it close enough to be able to run on and attack the goalkeeper. And Bashar was off his line quickly. And this time, Dorjok gets the decision, being held by Mela loading. So is this where South Sudan pull another goal back? Both arms raised, it's played to the back post. Headed towards goal. It's hit the crossbar, comes back. Can it be finished? Bashara gets there first. Well, again, should there have been more urgency from Ajak Riak. Once the ball hit the crossbar, he was waiting for it to fall, and Bashara was there first. Deng Ajuet with the header that hit the bar. It was a looping header. Kolriak now, good ball, played out wide. Derek Duku keeps it in play. It's gone over the side though. Off Gordon Dow. It'll be, in fact, I think it's a free kick. Out wide, or is it a throw? No, it is going to be a throw in. And the referee, well, he's given a free kick just outside the box. I thought it actually caught him. Oh, South Sudan again complaining. It's not going to do them any good. You don't see referees change their decisions. And it's one of those awkward ones. Where do you hold your defensive line? Three-man wall to try and cut out the shot, but there's time enough to get it over the wall and curl it into Michael Dudek's far left-hand corner. Yakub is out there. He's got the skills to do that. Played low, straight towards Dudek. That will be one of the easiest saves he'll make today, I would think. His kick is not a good one. It's gone pretty much straight up in the air, eventually nodded forward. Juma Wade's ball forward as well, just ricocheting up off Ethan Anthony. Dudek gets a pass back. That's a better clearance by him. And headed out of defence by Mickey El Amin. And there's a substitution wanting to be made by Sudan. Are they going to make it now, or was it? Yes, it is going to happen now. So Raphael Kandi is the player looking to come on. And just taking a while for the player who's coming off to actually hear the message and come off. And it's Joshua Anasmo who's the player coming off, and obviously disappointed. So Anasmo comes off and Raphael Kandi comes on. Raphael Kanzi, 2020, was playing for the Florida under-20s, Florida Athena that is, in the National Premier Leagues here in Western Australia. Ajak Riak. And it's gone over the sideline again. It's just not happening for South Sudan in that final third at the moment. Up the line it goes. Played back quickly that time by Juma Wade. Over the top coming from Sudan. Kol Riak is there. Riak rather. Stumbling. Riak still holds on to the ball, although the referee has blown the whistle, and it's another free kick gone the way of Sudan. I think it was Martin. No, it's in fact South Sudan who got the free kick that time. Nodded forward. Ajak Riak into the penalty area. Well, was he pushed there? El Amin got away with it if he was. Now coming across. Strong challenge coming in from Kol Riak. And good defensive work from Gordon Dow. Just the opportunities that are coming the way of South Sudan, and just saw Coach Kong saying to Ajak Riak, you got to be more urgent, you got to want the ball more when you're in that penalty area. He was pushed off the ball far too easily for mine. If you're a centre forward, you got to be strong. It's put in the air. It's a swirling ball. It's a difficult ball. Deng Ajuet climbs over the top, blocks the shot that comes in from Anthony. Ajak Riek, though, wins the ball back now for South Sudan. Can he spark something? Good work from Yaqub coming back to steal it back for Sudan. Ball played forward now to Kanzi. Noah Kanzi. Oh, he clips a good ball in. Good defence, though, again from Deng Adjuet once more. Goes up in the air off the boot of Derek Duku. Short pass this time to Ethan Anthony. And over the side it goes once more. It's a long throw. Deng Adjuet clears it. There's a chance for a counter-attack from South Sudan, but they play it straight towards the opposition. Even Jackson found Ajak Riek, but again it was good defence from Elamin. Over the top now, Col Riak is round the back, tries a shot from long range, but straight at Michael Dudek. He'll be relieved. Dudek, that's a good kick from him. Riak being pushed as he jumps. Elamin had his hands on his shoulders. Again, how the officials missed that one is quite astounding. Morgan Jackson, though, determined to win the ball back for South Sudan. He does well, but then gets a free kick. Jackson is the spark, you feel. Trying to drift the ball long now. Again, can they get it into the penalty area and cause any problems? In it goes, out comes Bashar, he's dropped it, the ball's on the ground, scrambled away. Great clearance by Kalen. Oh, excitement all around that time from everybody in the crowd around us, on their feet, screaming. And a foot in the air from the throw-in. So that's giving possession away rather too easily when you've worked hard to get it, but they've got the ball back. It bounces into the penalty area. Calmness as it was played out that time by Rafael Kanzi. Once more Yaqub involved in a battle with Ajak Riak. But it will be Sudan throw, and Kalen comes across to take that. So a long ball forward. Col Riak, Deng Adjuet. Well, it's got to be a corner. So another corner now for Sudan. Yaqub makes his way over to the far side. Wind continuing to blow from behind Michael Dudek's goal. Sudan can take their time as they are the ones that hold the lead at the moment. There's just under half an hour left in this match. Ball played to the near post. It's a good clearance by Juma Wade. Ajak Riak won't get there ahead of Derek Duku. Yaqub goes back to Duku again. Duku clips it forward. Kanzi was making a good run forward, but the ball just skipping off the pitch away from him out of play. So Michael Dudek now. That's a good touch from Dorjok. Falls now for Akwigut, but it's taken away from him. And Sudan's defence defending very well at the moment in this match. Again, good use of the body that time from Joseph Ford. And the pressure being put on the defence of South Sudan, making them have to go back to the goalkeeper. Dudek out of his area, clears the ball well. Derek Duku keeps it in play for Sudan. For a second, it's Raphael Kanzi. Down the line it goes. Yakub now accelerating forward, pace to burn. Yakub goes past a second. Yakub's into the penalty area, tries a shot. Dudek saves. Didn't know much about it. He got his hands up, it thumped him in the chest. And now there's a break for South Sudan. Into the penalty area, shot is there! Akwe Gut pulls one back. So now it is 3-2. It was a great ball up the field. And Akwe Gut, as he ran into the area, a really good finish by him. And it is now 3-2. So has South Sudan's comeback? Is it underway? Well, they're calling for the crowd to get behind them, and I'm not sure if you just saw that in shot, but it was Juma Wade trying to get the fans to find their voice so South Sudan can come back in this match. Outstanding finish. Now they need a little bit more of that. Sudan have got to hang on. They're going to have to battle all the way. Dorjok out wide. Plays the ball down the line again. Yakub involved. Decision goes his way. Sudan get the throw, have they? Or well, their defence are staying back. No, it must be South Sudan ball, but couldn't see what everyone was getting upset about. Akwe Gut, the man who scored the goal, has the ball in his hands, looking to throw another long throw. Into the area it goes. Clearance is a good one though. Played to Joseph Ford. Ford almost played himself into trouble. And that's great anticipation. Dorjok looks to curl one towards the goal, but it's gone behind the goal and out of play. This game beginning to come to life. It's like the final 5 rounds of a world title boxing match. We have 25 minutes remaining. And well, I thought it was a mistake at the back, but in the end, well, that was the hand used there by Noah Kanzi. And whoever said chivalry is dead, a young man has just got up for an older lady to have his seat, which is always good to see in this day and age. Well done, young man. No spare seats in the stand below us at the moment. It's a long raking kick. It bounces just outside the penalty area, headed back towards goal. And eventually, Sudan managed to bring it clear. Anthony was the player who brought it out of the penalty area, but it was tense for a few minutes. And Sudan, you feel there's plenty of talk going on. They're the ones at the moment who are under the cosh. South Sudan throwing everything they've got at Sudan, looking for that equaliser. If it goes to a penalty shootout, well, the atmosphere here is going to be electric. And Dorjok just got in the way of Juma Wade, who wanted to have a crack. It's going to be a corner to South Sudan. And the crowd start to find their voice once more. Coach Kong is again way up the sideline. In fact, inside the Sudan half, and he's trying to give instructions what he wants his players to do from the corner. And I think he's going to have to watch it because the referee may well send him off in a minute. Well, he has in fact been warned that if there's any more, he will have to go into the stands. That's a good corner, whipped in, it's headed towards goal, cleared off the line. Well, I think the player that cleared it was Mickey El Amin. Looked to me as if it was his boot that just got up in time. So Sudan really on the edge of their seats at the moment, clinging on by their fingernails. It's now a corner from the other side for South Sudan. Sorry we can't show you, but the crowd are just baying forward, trying to get in front of our cameras at the moment. It's another one deep this time, headed clear, good header clear from Yakub. And trying to spur everybody on at the moment is Dorjok. He's been doing that all game. Throw was a good one. Ajak Riak, though, just gives the ball away again. One back by South Sudan, but flicked in the air, and unfortunately for them, out of play by Tiak Kul. Yakub, well, he got his head to that, but it's gone over the side again, so this time it will be a chance for South Sudan to come on the attack again. It's a looping throw, not quite where they wanted. And this time the decision goes Sudan's way. And Sudan, down the line they go. Yakub trying to turn but was held, so free kick goes Sudan's way, just inside their own half. Kulriak just jogging forward into the dangerous space to cause problems. And the ball played long. Clearance is a good one from Gordon Dow. Helped forward by Morgan Jackson. Well watched in the air by Mella Loading, but lost it momentarily. Sudan get it back. They give it now to Morgan Jackson. Or rather Jackson Morgan. I'm turning his name around. My apologies. Brought down this time by Tiak Kul, played out wide. This is better from South Sudan. Oh, and it's just too easy for Derek Duku to take it off the boot and play it over the side. And the momentum of that attack, which was building really well, just lost in a split second. So we're looking for another substitution. This time Paul David is the one coming on for Sudan. And he would have to be one of the shorter players in their team. And he is coming on to replace one of the taller players. A big smile on the face of the man coming off, and that is Cole Riak. In the meantime, we wait for the throw-in to be taken by South Sudan. Thrown to the edge of the penalty area. Tried to play it short. Jackson Morgan, he's lost it. Here is the substitute, Paul David. Jackson Morgan was the player penalised. We've now got two balls on the pitch. Sudan just letting that one run. Bashara will be told to get rid of it. Well, we have now just under 20 minutes remaining in this match. Sudan trying to hang on to a one-goal advantage to book themselves a place in the final next weekend against Zambia. South Sudan, the defending champions, trying to find an equaliser to keep their dreams of defending their title alive. Jackson Morgan battling hard as ever. And it's shoulder to shoulder. And going down is Ethan Anthony, claiming he got a hand in the face. Jackson Morgan comes across to apologise immediately, but he'd gone off the field of play, so therefore play should have just continued, to be honest. But both players were using their hands. To me, just play on. Well, I'm sorry, I don't agree with that decision. I think that there was no need for that yellow card. Both players were using their hands, trying to pull each other back, and if Jackson Morgan did happen to catch him, it was purely accident. So, another yellow card issued. The sun starts to drop over the ball. Ready to launch it forward is Deng Adjuat. Is there a way back? South Sudan still believe it's gone straight down the middle, and the sun in the eyes of Bashara, but he plucks it out of the air with ease. It was just too long, and the goalkeeper had no trouble claiming that one. But again, it is South Sudan ball thrown long. Header inside to Geodrill was a good one. Now, I thought it was going to run to Jackson Morgan, but it didn't. That's a great ball forward for the substitute, but, well, Michael Dudek wanted that, but Gordon Dow said, no, I'm playing it forward. And that's a great bit of play, Ajak Riak, but again just ran too far forward, and Bashara can claim it and slow things down. He kicks straight down the middle of the field. Jackson Morgan again. Short pass from him infield. Tiak Kul, and then now played forward by Gordon Dow. First time down the line, looking for Juma Wade. Switching play, should be kept in play by Geodrill. Two players come to close him down. Good work by Paul David, has stolen it back, but Geodrill got it back quickly, drills it into the referee. Play on, because the referee is part of the field of play. One of those controversial situations. I just feel at the moment that South Sudan, although they're having so much possession, just panicking a little bit as we're approaching the final 15 minutes of the match. And the scenes at the end of this game, if Sudan win, will be something to see. Played forward once more. Tiak Kul, it's very crowded in there. Ajak Riak again on his heels as the ball was played forward. I think, to be fair, it was a long way away from him. Look closer from where we are. Has he got something that he can pull out of his bag of tricks to help his team out? Deng Adjuat again plays it forward, doesn't put it out of play. Ricochet is going to favour South Sudan. But the ball forward was not a good one. That's a better one, although Jackson Morgan didn't bring that one under control. And we've got a substitution again now for South Sudan. John Lamar is coming on. And coming off is Tiak Kul. We've just got one substitute left, South Sudan. John Lamar, can he make a difference coming off the bench? You just wonder if he can. He could book himself a place in the first team on the final if they get through to the final. Kept in play. Oh, in fact, it's a corner. So that is just what South Sudan needed. Is this the moment they get the equaliser? The drums start beating. I'm sure too the heart rate of Bashara is beating a little bit quicker too. Once more, he's surrounded by taller players. Referee just needs to make sure he doesn't push anybody. It's a poor corner though, and easily cleared. Just one man forward, Joseph Ford. Ford versus Jackson Morgan, and Morgan puts it out of play. Had no real choice. If it had been a foot race, Ford, you felt, would have won. Ford, of course, a name of a car. Morgan too, a name of a car, but Ford are a little bit more modern. Taken away. Well done, Jackson Morgan. Ajak Riak, and there's pushing and shoving, and he's given away the hard-earned possession again by committing a foul further up the pitch. And Sudan just taking their time again, just letting the ball, another ball, come on the pitch. I'm sure the referee is aware of all their time-wasting tactics and will be adding the time on. It's played long and high. Goes over the head of Noah Kanzi. Yakub brings it down, stumbles as he does, and play on is the call. Ajak Riak jump side. Dorjok goes through the middle and was caught as he went through. Player down is Mickey Alamin. I think Alamin actually collided with the turning Ajak Riak. The physios go running on, and it gives me a chance once more to thank our sponsors for their support. Geodrill, which is a leading exploration drilling company based in Ghana, employing and training Ghanaians, and their aim is to provide the safest, most cost-effective drilling services to the mining industry in Africa with minimal environmental impact. Also like to thank Lifespan. They are financial consultants, so pause now and take a number, 63238691. Lifespan Consultants, Northwood Street, West Leederville, and Varsity Burgers with locations in Nedlands, Northbridge, Waterford, Morley, Joondalup and Fremantle. For a mouth-watering Varsity Burger, make sure you visit one of those venues soon and show your support for a company that's supporting us today. So it's a throw-in to Sudan. Battling hard to keep possession was Raphael Kanzi. Thought he'd lost it momentarily. Derek Duku plays it cleverly into the attacking Juma Wade and gets a goal kick. Bashara has a ball behind his goal, but rather slowly goes and collects it as if he was a tired young man. Goal kick is a long one. Deng Adret gets up early and high for it. Ajak Riak plays it first time to Dor Jock, and it just never dropped for him as he had that shot. You could see he was waiting, probably had a little bit more time than he realized. And so he never got hold of the shot and then just tried to lift it over the keeper, and instead it went over the crossbar. Final 9 minutes of normal time now. Flick on is a good one from Kanzi. Ball will break now for Joseph Ford. Ford, short pass from him, manages to find Paul David. David's pass is a good one as well. Chance for Kanzi, to Noah Kanzi it was. David now, top of the penalty area. Taken away from him, still with Sudan, dinked forward. Noah Kanzi ducks the challenge from Deng Adjouet. It's taken out, it's a penalty. Or is it going to be a card for a dive? No, it is indeed a penalty. And another yellow card issued This time the yellow card going to Martin Mo. And another penalty for Sudan, and they get the chance once more to restore that 2-goal cushion. What a time to score this would be. Michael Dudek, massive moment for him. If he can save this, he will keep his team in the match. Yakub steps up. Yakub comes forward, goes the same way. It has the same result. Dudek moving to his left. Yakub put it to the right. There is the celebration, just out of shot. But Sudan now have a 4-2 lead. And their captain is the one that has restored the 2-goal buffer with literally 7 minutes remaining of normal time. Well, 2 players getting a card. So one of those players was Derek Duku. So I'm not sure what that was for. Maybe something to do with the crowd. Referee handing out 2 cards there. A second card going to Kalen. So Sudan have picked up 5 yellow cards today, as we're about to see their final substitution. Regis Gatambi coming on. And I think also Amos Gama coming on. And just a little bit of a delay actually with the players coming off. Well, they need to watch it because I think Derek Duku is now cramped up. He was over this side a few minutes ago and then he went over back onto the pitch. If he's the player coming off, he could get booked again for time wasting. And then they'd be a man down. So it is, in fact, Derek Duku is off. And also coming off was Ethan Anthony. Sudan obviously feeling the 2-goal cushion now enough. South Sudan have it all to do. And time is their biggest enemy, but they need 2 goals, and that's just going to go straight through to Bashara. Nothing to worry about there. We're into the final 5 minutes of normal time, but I think there'll be quite a few minutes of extra time actually added on for time wasting and all of that. Ajak Riak beaten again rather too easily by Noah Kanzi. Riak, again it runs away from him and Kalen puts it over the side. So is it going to be Sudan against Zambia? Ajak Riak claiming that there was a push inside the penalty area. It's another long throw. The ball drops, drilled. What a shot, it's gone in! What a strike from Juma Wade! Well, that has pulled a goal back, and there's still life in South Sudan. An outstanding strike from Juma Wade. It sat for him nicely, and he buried it in the keeper's top right-hand corner. Well, it's raining goals here in the city of Wanneroo. Surely the impossible cannot happen. It's played forward again. All the substitutions used by Sudan. Have they put players on too early? Players that have been warming the benches. Played forward again by South Sudan. Up it goes. Good header inside the penalty area that time from Mickey El Amin. Anywhere will do. Just bang forward that time by Regis Gatambi. Header down again. That will go out for a throw-in. South Sudan won't mind. 2.5 minutes of normal time remaining, but you feel there's going to be time added on for stoppages. We've had a couple of players go down injured. Good header again. Gets it away from the penalty area. Strong challenge coming in. That time by Amos Gamma. Gamma again, still going in hard. Gamma was determined. And that's what you need from your substitutes, to come on and really put themselves in the fray. Deng Adjuet comes across to Gordon Dow. Dow is trusty left foot. Played forward. Ajak Riak used his shoulder. It was a solid shoulder. That's a good ball forward now. Joseph Ford just clips it anywhere. Deng Adjuet helps it on. The back heel, though, doesn't come off that time for Martin Mao. Deng Adjuet again over the ball, being closed down. He strikes it hard and long. The flick on that looked as if it was handball. It was indeed handball against Noah Kanzi. So free kick now to South Sudan. Surely they can't get another one. Referee again just marking the spot, now making sure that the wall is 10 metres back. At the moment they're about 7. Well, this is where a little bit of subtlety and skill is required. Dorjok is the man over the ball. Is he going to try a shot? He does indeed try a shot, but Bashara claims it with ease. Again, he lands on the floor, not quite sure why. David takes a tumble, but it was a fairly won ball. Ajak Riak, he's been quiet all game, dispossessed this time by El Amin. Out of play it goes. It'll be another throw into South Sudan. We're coming to the end of normal time. We are heading into time added on for injuries and the like. Into the area it goes. Ball drops, cleared well by Sudan. Going to be played back in. It's looping, it's over the bar. And Bashara just hangs from the crossbar. And that's going to be a booking because the ball was kicked away. Who was it who picked up the booking there? On the far side. And now we've got a stop for a player down with cramp. Well, the referee will not be swayed by this, I'm sure. And he will just say, if you're injured, get off. So the player who picked up the card was Amos Gamma. The player who's just got on his feet is Mela Loading. So we've still got the goal kick to come. Will the whistle blow when the goal kick is in the air? Bashar again, he'd placed the ball once. He's now picked it back up, having a chat with the fans behind the goal. Slowly making his way back is Kalen to take the goal kick. Dorlock making his way forward. Kalen puts it high. Referee watching. Deng Adjuet. Well, where's that going to break? It's broken for Ajak Riak, but what a tackle. Kalen just getting in when it really mattered as Riak was about to unleash an absolute thunderbolt. The throw-in goes to Sudan. And it's valuable seconds being eaten up, and again they're taking their time with the throw-in. And if they take much more, the referee again will be forced to go to his pocket once more. It's gone out of play. It's South Sudan throw. They don't want to be stealing meters now. They just want to get it in play. That's the most important thing. Get it in play, get it forward. It's forward now. The flick-on's a good one from Dorlock. Shot across the face of goal. It's not been cleared adequately at the moment. It's picked up again, top of the penalty area. Jackson Morgan plays it out wide onto the flank. And that's going to be a corner. Well, many of these fans wanting to leave the stadium. They're hanging around by the gates at the moment. Flags are raised, but it's still not over. This could be the final play. Of course, if it goes in, it won't be the final play because it will be a shootout that we're heading to, a penalty shootout, because we'll be all level. In it goes. That's a good header at the front post by Mella Loading. And it's gone out for a goal kick. And this is where the referee is telling them to hurry up again. Bashara taking his time. Kalin strolling back, places the ball. Kalin hits it long. It's a very good goal kick. Headed back forward, but it's gone out of play. Sudan get the throw in just inside their own half. Again, valuable seconds being eaten up, taking their time. Referee telling them to get on. They just throw it towards the corner. Played forward. Jackson Morgan did well to get that, and it was just lost for a second there by Dorjok. Played forward again. Dudek is coming off his line. Yakub chases it down. That's a good ball forward. It's bounced over two. In fact, almost went through three. Dudek should claim this. He does, and he belts it forward. Gets it over halfway. There's bodies jumping everywhere. It's fallen nicely for Yakub. Yakub pulling away from Jackson Morgan. Yakub taking it to the corner. Now that's intelligent play. Yakub just keeping it in the corner. Stolen though. And a foul goes the way of Sudan, much to the annoyance of Gordon Dowett, who thought he'd done a good job. Jackson Morgan comes down to ask how that decision was reached. So now Sudan have a free kick right in the corner. And Yakub is over the ball. Players must retire the 10 metres. Alongside him is Regis Gatambaye. And of course they'll just eat up the clock, you would think. A short pass indeed, and that is the end of the game. A famous victory for Sudan. South Sudan have gone down in this semi-final, the defending champions, but what a game it's been. Goals from both sides, and it was really, once they got the 2-goal cushion, Sudan were in the box seat. It was pulled back to 2-1 when Dorjok scored, and then they got it to 3-2 with a great finish by Akwe Guti. And then, unfortunately, a penalty conceded meant that the 2-goal cushion was restored for Sudan, and they made no mistake from there. Brilliant goal at the end from South Sudan to keep us on the edge of our seats. But the final score here is South Sudan 3, Sudan 4. Sudan will meet Zambia in the final next Saturday.